Hello and welcome to the Romero Threads YouTube page. My name is Romero, and in today's video, it's all about mighty hoops. So for those who are not familiar, let me just show you real quick why these hoops are so popular and why they make life so easy, okay? So let me just show you kind of like a worst case situation over here. Okay, so we have a pretty thick work jacket. You have zippers, you have pockets. It's pretty much impossible to hoop this type of garment with regular hoops. But with the mighty hoops, all right, you can actually go over zippers, pockets, okay? You're pretty much locked in. A very big question that I always get is, what size mighty hoop should I buy? And in this video, I am going to tell you which hoops I highly recommend and which hoops you should consider depending on what type of jobs you do. So I'll start with my most popular all around must-have hoop, and that is this one. This is a 5.5 by 5.5. I call this your Swiss Army knife of hoops. And I could probably name at least 100 different items that you can hoop with this one. But the number one item that I use it for, okay, and that's for your polo shirts. And that's because usually polo shirt logos, they're anywhere between 1.5 and 4 inches. So this hoop easily covers that range. And no matter what niche you specialize in, people are always going to request polo shirts. Okay, it's just one of the most popular items to embroider, just all across the board. And of course, okay, to hoop beanies, the 5.5 is pretty much your standard. Kind of looks like it was made for beanies, okay, because it just fits so easily into the beanies. So you've seen videos that I've had where I embroider beanies, and this is, all right. Okay, and of course you would put your backing on it as well. Okay, so 5.5 must have. Okay, that's just kind of like your default, your number one, your first one is always the 5.5. Now, of course, if you're doing polo shirts, I would recommend almost kind of mandatory in your hooping system, okay, is this hooping station. Okay, if you're trying to do that without the station, you're going to struggle, you're going to strike out, and those 2-3 minutes that you're wasting on hooping, once you get into the 12, 24, 48 numbers, every minute counts. Okay, they start adding up. So if you get the whole starter set, you also get this kind of multi-purpose, useful, very useful, okay? I use it a lot for just like towels, okay? So for example, okay, of course, put your backing here. All right, and this one works with the 5.5. Okay, so you could line it up with these lines you have up here just to make sure you're straight. Okay, and all you're doing, you're hooping it instant. This is kind of like a starting initial point. 5.5, your shirt hoop with this miscellaneous hoop here. Very sturdy, very strong. Okay, of course, it's adjustable, has different angles that you can work with. Okay, let's talk about our bigger hoops. Okay, so we have our adjustable brackets. Okay, the way you want to set up your adjustable brackets, okay, depending on what hoop you're using, that's how you're going to adjust it. Let's say, for example, you're working on this hoodie. Okay, perfect. So this size here, this is the 8 by 13. Okay, so this size here, 8 by 13. Okay, perfect for these front chest logos. Okay, this hoop here is probably one of my favorite ones because for chest designs, let's say for example, okay, like fraternity, letters, anything where you're going to have a name all across the chest. This one covers it all, we're at the top here and we're pretty much all the way down to your pockets all the way down here. So we're all the way almost to the end of the sleeves. Okay, so this one here, this is your 10 by 19. Okay, so this covers a lot of space over here. And if we compare that to the smaller one, okay, this is the comparison with the 8 by 13. Okay, now let's talk about the Mack truck of hoops. This is the big one, okay? This is the 13 by 16. This hoop here, okay, this one is perfect for your jacket backs, okay? The most efficient way to go through is just to have one size where, you know, you could do everything in one shot. And as you can see, you can put a lot of stitches just in this space alone. Okay, bam, you're ready to go. So this one here, perfect for a huge logo here on the back. As you can see, this is some huge thick material. Usually on regular hoops, this here, it would give you issues. So once again, with the comparison, you have your 10 by 19. Okay, you could probably go a little wider. And with the 10 by 16, the bottom one, okay, you could go a little bit more lower. Okay, so to find your hoop, the hoop that's gonna most benefit you, it's all a judgment call. So when you're making your judgment call as to which larger mighty hoop you wanna go with, okay, you're going to have to know what type of designs you're going for. Okay, so this next station, okay, there's a very big niche in this industry. It's also a very handy station to have, and that is the infant station. Okay, so it's pretty obvious that we can't use the regular hooping station for your smaller baby clothes. If you're niche, okay, if you're in the niche of baby clothes, which is a very big industry, okay, then this is your hoop right here. Okay, it's the infant station with the adjustable brackets. When I'm working with these, I think the lowest I've gone was 12 months. Okay, you could probably try to fit another size. Okay, perfect, 12 months here. Okay, onesies. This is the 5.5 hoop. Okay, perfect for babies. But once you start getting into, let's say birthday shirts or the initials, this is a perfect hoop. Let's say for birthday shirts, right? Birthday shirts are always a very popular item in the toddler industry. So this 8 by 9 pretty much has you covered. Okay, and of course there are other sizes that are kind of similar to this 8 by 9. Okay. This one here, and of course you would put your backing here. Okay, you put your backing. Okay, hoop it up, get it ready. All right, easy. Look at the space that we have here, okay, to do your birthday shirts. Okay, and of course, if you're doing your sweaters, these are perfect for your bigger designs. Okay, perfect. Okay, so once again, my recommendations for mighty hoops, of course, your 5.5. Okay, your all-purpose, you're always going to use this no matter what. Okay, so of course, for jackets, the bigger the better, but your designs aren't always going to be extra large. Okay, you always want to have something smaller handy available just in case you get the smaller designs for your jackets. And of course, if you're dealing with baby clothes, okay, you always, of course, you have the 5.5. And for the toddler shirts, okay, I always recommend the 8 by 9. And I know there's other very popular sizes, okay, that people use. Okay, always double check the website so you can get exactly the size you need. Okay, every shop is different. Everybody's going to recommend you something different. If you have any recommendations of what hoop sizes you like to use, leave them down below, because this page is all about learning, and somebody might learn something from your comment down below. Okay, thank you very much. Until the next time, peace.